Day 129 of our journey through the Bible. We're going to slow down just a little bit and take a little more time with this last book of the Old Testament, that is, the writings of the prophet Malachi. This short prophetic book of the Old Testament was written to rebuke and correct the people of Israel for their shallow worship practices. The name Malachi comes from the Hebrew word meaning my messenger, or messenger of Yahweh. Portions of Malachi are written in the format of a debate. It's unlike really any other book of the Bible. God first makes a statement of truth, and then it is denied by the people. God then refutes their argument in great detail, restating and proving the truth of his original statement. Malachi also uses questions and answers freely to focus his accusations toward the priesthood as well as the people. These features make Malachi one of the most argumentative books of the Bible. Malachi was given to the nation of Israel about 100 years after its return from captivity in Babylon. At first, the people had been enthusiastic about rebuilding Jerusalem and the temple and restoring their system of worship. But their zeal soon began to disappear. They wondered about God's love for them as his chosen people. They began to offer defective animals as sacrifices and to withhold their tithes and offerings. Malachi was written to call the people back to authentic worship of their Redeemer God. The prophecy of Malachi is noted for its vivid portrayal of the love of God as well as his might and power. Israel needed to be reminded of these truths at a time when widespread doubt had dashed its expectations of the Messiah. Malachi has a way of leaving us with the feeling that this story is not quite finished yet, that God still has promises to fulfill on behalf of his people. After Malachi came 400 long years of silence. We call this the interbiblical period. But when the time was right, he prophesied that heaven would burst forth in song at the arrival of the Messiah. Many people who've studied the book of Daniel in depth consider when Daniel talks about the 70 weeks, that 70 week is concluded in 396 BC, the date of Malachi's ministry. Such an interesting study of prophecy causes our respect for the inspiration of scriptures to explode to greater and greater heights. In the book of Malachi, there's what's sometimes called the 7 stupid questions. The Israelites are caricatured by Malachi as asking these questions in wide-eyed innocence. All the time they know they're hypocrites. God, in what way have you loved us? How have we despised your name? How have we polluted you? How have we wearied you? How shall we return to you, God? What? You say we have robbed you? How could this be? What? God, you say we have spoken against you? Explain. In each case, Malachi hammers home the answers with powerful strokes. I would encourage you to read these short chapters, if at all possible, for yourself. We'll return to the book tomorrow. Today, let me read as we finish from Malachi chapter 4. Verses 2 and 3. But for you who fear my name, the Son of Righteousness will rise with healing in its wings, and you will go forth and skip about like calves from the stall. You will tread down the wicked, for they will be ashes under the soles of your feet on the day which I am preparing, says the Lord of hosts.